Hello, awesome, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of the Diary of a Digital Entrepreneur. Today, I want to say an opinion, just some thoughts out loud of something that I believe dearly in my heart, which is that, how one of the biggest uh, decisions that we will ever make that has one of the biggest impact in our lives is signing a mortgage. But when we do sign a mortgage, we are normally advised by a part that has a lot of interest on it, either the bank or the mortgage broker, depending on where you live. But whoever is advising us is getting a commission or is making money out of it. So they are interested in that mortgage to happen. We don't get any sort of education about it when we are in high school, middle school, in college. There's no education. So we grow uh, to get to this point where we sign that contract. We have no clue. And this is just one example. There's multiple examples related with personal finances. And there is no education about it. Schools don't really teach you much. Colleges don't teach you much. So at the end of the day, it's up to us to make sure that our kids learn about it. And this is just my opinion. Maybe you don't have kids, maybe you do, maybe you don't want them to learn. I don't know. Maybe you don't have time. But what I do believe is that we need to make time. If we have kids, we need to make time. We need to make sure that they learn. And we cannot teach them all, and we might not be able to teach them all directly, but we can find ways for them to learn. For example, my kid, a few days ago, he's 13 years old, and he asked me for a subscription for Bloom, which is they have a lot of videos on finances and investment and whatnot. And I figured at the beginning, I thought, another $15 subscription. It just keeps piling up all these subscriptions. But then I thought, you know what? Even if he just watches 3 videos per month or 4 videos per month, that's 36 to 48 videos of finances in a year. That's a lot of content for a kid, 13-year-old kid. And the impact that that can have later on might be worth a lot of money. And we should all learn, not just kids. We should all learn and keep developing our skills and knowledge in that field because it's something that will go with us till the end of our lives. But for our kids, it's something that we can easily start introducing and teaching them. And we cannot leave it at for the government to start implementing it in schools because it might never happen. And you can actually make it happen. And you don't need that much time. You don't need to teach them a master in personal finances. Just a few little things every now and then, making sure you watch some YouTube videos with them, making sure you, uh, I don't know, pay for a subscription if they're interested. I'm not asking you to become a guru of personal finances for kids and sell courses. Look, that is a pretty good idea. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. It sounds like an amazing business, but I'm not asking you to do that. If you do it, let me know it. But what I'm asking you to do is think about this. Think about what kind of impact it would have in you if you had learned all those things as a kid. And I mean, my parents were great and they taught me a lot about business and communication and leadership and whatnot. And I did go to a lot of courses that were mostly for adult professional development when I was a teenager, and those were great and helpful. But I don't remember ever doing something related directly with personal finances, which would have been great. Obviously, you cannot do everything, but personal finances is something that whatever you do, if you want to be an employee or an entrepreneur or whatever, you're always going to use that information. So it's definitely something good for every kid. Think about it. And if you agree with me, make sure that you do something so that your kids start learning about it as soon as possible. And with that, my friend, I'm going to leave you for today, and I'll see you in the next episode.